Good morning, dobro jutro. So as you can probably see behind me, we eventually got the storm last night, and yeah, it's absolutely poured down for a good few hours. So we're now on Monday morning of my final week here, the 4th week, and a bit of a slow start because of the rain. So hopefully things will dry out a little bit and let me get on at least clearing away all the mud and all the dirt from outside the house. Don't think Slash is going to be with me today. I think Slash is in Pomori sorting out his next job, so it's going to roll on until tomorrow. But hopefully before I go home everything's going to be buttoned up and secure, and that's the main thing. That's all I really needed to do while I was here. So catch you later, guys. Doskuro. So I'm just walking up to the middle of the village to the shop to get 1 or 2 bits in for today, just essentials to keep me going. And it's gone 8 o'clock in the morning, and this is pretty much the normal rush hour. But obviously Sunny Beach is now out of season, so there's nowhere near as much traffic coming through the village anymore. Still some, but not much at all. So nice peaceful village, nice and relaxing. And this is what it's like all winter. Quiet, peaceful and beautiful, even with the rain. What can I say about the Bulgarian weather? Well, last night's storms, huge downpour, everything else makes everything that I'm trying to move right now a bit of a muddy mess. But I'm trying to move it in 24, 25 degree heat during the day. So this is the thing here. Yes, we get rain, but a bit like a tropical storm. It comes in, it hits hard, it floods everywhere, and then the morning after, or even a few hours later, it's absolutely glorious again and bone dry. So I'm nearly there, guys. I've got another few barrow loads, probably another 15-20 barrow loads to shift, and I've got another step. So there is another stone step that I'd like to try and save. I'm going to try and pull that one out and potentially put it on top of the other one to give me 2 steps up to the house, but I'm going to see how that works height wise. We've only ever had the one in before, but it'd be nice to have 2. So I'm going to try and work that out. In the meantime, it's a beer, try and keep cool, and crack on. And hopefully tomorrow I'll put the fence up. So guys, it's now getting on to the Monday evening, and I started from about here this morning, and now the end is in sight. So most of the dirt and the soil that we pulled out from the foundations at the bottom is now at the top of my garden, and that's the hardest bit. It's not actually shoveling the stuff, but it's running it from here all the way to the top end of my land. And I've been using it to kind of secure the barrier line, because it's just the wire mesh down to the floor. So I'm just making sure that there's no holes and gaps underneath that the cats, dogs and everything else can come through. So nearly done, end is in sight, hopefully finished by today. Hi guys, well, as you can see, we are now on Wednesday morning and we've still not got the fence up. So I have tidied a few things up, I've moved a few things around, I've tidied some of the messy concrete pour up, I've moved all the soil, I've done everything that I can, but no Slash, so he's busy with other things at the moment. But he's promised me that tomorrow he's going to come, and between me and him we should have the fence up and sorted in a day. So that's the plan. There's not a great lot else I can do. I've put another CCTV camera up, because even though we had some already covering certain areas at the front, we didn't have one that would aim directly at the gate. So now I've got one that will cover the new gate area. So I've installed that this morning, and I'm just going to go to the shop, grab a little bit of lunch, and then my next job is chainsaw sharpening and cutting as much firewood as possible, really, to try and get a good supply of firewood all cut, ready to go. and then yeah, and then a couple of days of just generally tidying up, cleaning up the house, making sure it's ready for winter, draining the water, all the bits and bobs that I need to do before I head off. So yeah, coming to my end of time in Gilofsa, which is a bit sad because, as you all know, I absolutely love this place, and what's not to love? Beautiful village, beautiful views, beautiful mountains. Absolutely love it here. Well, good morning guys. So it's Thursday, which means we're getting near to the end of my stay. Just a couple of days left, and we still don't have a fence. So fingers crossed, after a couple of days that Slash hasn't been able to be here, fingers crossed that Slash is going to come back and get the job done today. He did say it only needed one day. As you can hear, the church bells are going off in the background, so it's time to start work. It's 8 o'clock and he's not here yet, so hopefully he's on the buzz and he's going to get here. But I need this doing today. It needs to be finished today. We need the fence in, we need to be able to secure it, and then I've got peace of mind then when I leave, because my last day is Saturday, and as of Saturday night I'll be at the airport and off back home to the UK. And I need to know that this place is safe and secure. It's as simple as that. So yeah, fingers crossed. Dos coro. So, just when I thought we were going to get on with things and start getting the fencing up, we find out we've got another problem. So, these fence posts came to us with these bolts, and unfortunately, even though we were told that it all came from the same supplier, it all came as a kit, it all came supplied, the holes in the post, the steel holes in the posts, are smaller than the bolts. So we've just spent ages trying to drill them out with the limited equipment we've got. We then ended up using a hand file to try and file them out a little bit bigger, and in the last hour we've managed to get one post situated. It's not even in yet, it's not even bolted in yet, but it's situated. So we couldn't carry on like this because we've got so many to do. So Slash has now nipped off to his village to go and see if he can get some smaller bolts. Honestly, anything that can go wrong will go wrong. I mean, I've literally got today, tomorrow, and then forget Saturday, because Saturday is just me cleaning up, locking up the house and leaving, as far as I'm concerned. So it needs to be done, ideally today. So hopefully he can go and get them and we can fly through the rest of these posts, because it's just getting ridiculous now. It's getting really, really silly. Every time we try and do something, it's just something's not right, or something's not here, or not good. Well guys, dobro jutro. We're now on Friday morning, and I'm going to be getting ready to go home tomorrow, so I thought I'd show you what we're up to. We now have a perimeter fence. Now, me and Slash worked all day yesterday to get this done. Yes, it looks a little bit industrial. The gates went on nicely. Yeah, everything was quite surprising really. It came as a kit, but not everything actually fit and worked as it should, so it's taken us a while to get it sorted out, but it's in. So I now have a full front line fence, which is very important. It'll certainly stop anybody from just walking onto my land and into my property. Keep the dogs out. It looks good. Now, I've not done the costings yet, but I can tell you now it's far, far more expensive than what I expected, and that's mainly been doing the concrete footing, doing the base. But at least we know now that concrete base, that concrete we put in, even if I chose to take this fencing down and put a brick wall up, it'd be absolutely fine. The foundations are strong enough for that. So it leaves me with options, which is always nice. To be fair, I'm just glad that we've got it done just in time. There's still a few bits I'm buttoning up. I still need to fasten a few fastenings on and just finish a few bits, but I've got today for that. So yeah, I'll let you know how we go on, and I'll give you the costings in the next video. Well guys, dobry den. So we're now on the big day, Saturday afternoon, and I thought before I leave I'll just give you a quick walkthrough of everything. So obviously I've been here to do new fence because our old wall is gone, so we've got a new fence in. Just to show you where we're up to, we've not really done much in this area this year. Most of you remember I had to dig out the water pit. We took away a lot of the fencing, we took away all the grapevine trussing, whatever you want to call it. We started dismantling the woodshed, which has not been finished yet. I then started on a nice little patio area outside of the summer kitchen. So things haven't really changed. Done little bits while I've been here, while I've been waiting for slash or materials to come to do the fence. As you can see, the double glazing has still not been finished off, still not got the fly screens or anything yet. That's going to come with time. Yeah, I just think it's nice to just give you an idea of if things have changed since we first viewed the house, as some of you will remember, as it was all videoed. So going back in through the front door, nothing's changed in here yet. I do intend on moving the sink into the new kitchen. So the sink unit is there in a box, ready and waiting to go. Obviously the kids' play area is nice and tidy because they've not been here. As you remember, our bathroom was already done, so the bathroom's still as it was, not to do anything here, just as good as ever. Into the old part of the house. Again, the walls are still plaster, we've not painted them yet. Need PVA and painting. That's the new plastering job. Half of the bedroom was plastered, well, 3/4 of the bedroom was plastered. Still got another wall to do. And we've still not touched the guest room. So this is the room where I'm hoping to knock through a doorway into our little, very old kitchen area, which is just an absolute mess at the moment. No ceiling in there, no nothing. It needs knocking through, and that room renovating. It's only a very small corridor, but it needs renovating. So yeah, we've not really touched this room. It's just become a storeroom. And needless to say, what will be the kids' bedroom still awaiting to be plastered. So we need to finish off around the windows and do the plastering in here. So yeah, so still quite a few jobs to do, but we'll get there in the end. And of course, for those of you who remember, we also have the little porch area. It's all locked up, all ready for me to leave. So yeah, not that much has changed. It's all nice and clean and tidy, and I'll look forward to coming back in winter. So for now guys, all I'm going to say one last time, go Scuro.